Hello, and thanks for stopping by the Sister Cousins Lifestyle channel. My name is Sandy, and in today's video, we're going to be going shopping. But today's shopping trip is going to be a little bit different than what we've done in the past. I am going to be taking you along doing some thrifting. I love thrifting for home decor pieces because you can find unique pieces or pieces that you might be able to do an upcycle on and kind of do a DIY dupe of some more expensive piece, or you might luck up on some fabulous piece that you can use as is. But anyway, we're going to go today and see what it is that we can find. So if you'd like to see, keep watching. In my area, we don't have a lot of options as it relates to thrifting, so the Goodwill is probably the best that you're going to get without having to drive too far. So that's where I thrift most often. But when I go in, obviously you don't know what you're going to find, so you have to go in with an open mind. You also have to go in with a mind of a possible upcycle to the items, because they may be a shape that you like, but not necessarily the color or the texture that you want, and all that can be rectified very, very easily. I always like to look at the books when I go, one, because they're inexpensive, but two, because you can find some really, really nice books to use as a coffee table book. And you can find books that are of interest to you. You may find something on home decor that you may be able to just use the book to find more inspiration or whatever interest you have. The Goodwill is just a good place, or the thrift stores is just a good place to get books, even for novels and things that you might want to read. But I specifically seek out books pertaining to things that I have a personal interest in, such as decor or for coffee table book ideas. So I never miss the opportunity when I'm in a thrift store to check out the books, because it's not unusual to find books that are brand new or books that are in pristine condition that will be perfect for your home. They even will occasionally have the faux books, which I like that idea as well, and you can use these in your home. You can also use these particular ones as storage boxes. So again, this is a great find here for your home as well. You just never know what you're going to look up on. So now I'm going to show you how I would style some of these books in my home. So I picked up 3 books, and like I said, the Goodwill or thrift stores are a perfect place to find coffee table books for your home. I happen to find 3 that are in pristine condition. And what I love most about these are books that I have a personal interest in, because I like to read my coffee table books. So this one is about Michael Jackson, and it's a beautiful, beautiful book with beautiful pictures in here. Some are in black and white, and then they have some in the color. Beautiful book, beautiful, beautiful book. And this book was only $1.39, only $1.39. Focus. But very nice book. And then the 2 of these books together was $2.78. I got these on a different day, but both of them are in pristine condition. And I like this one because I love the cover of it, but also if I decide that I want to take that cover off, it is a gorgeous book with the black and gold, which are my colors. Love it. Great condition. So, if you can't buy or don't want to buy your designer coffee table books, these are a perfect way to decorate your home. This one is The Art of Photography, and I thought it was a beautiful book with beautiful portraits in it as well. And so yeah, I'm going to pair these together, and I'm going to show you how you can put together a look and no one will know that they came from the thrift store. So we're going to just put that one down. I'm going to keep the cover on it for now and see how it looks. Then place that there and here. And then you can place an object on top of them or not. And I just happen to have this piece that was also thrifted a while ago, and I painted that, and that is a nice, just a plain sculpture there, but that's a nice look. Or I have this candle holder, which also is thrifted at a different time. I did not get all of these things at the same time, but that's a look as well. But coffee table books can be styled so many different ways. Another thing is you can put a candle on them, like so. But very nice looking books, right? And buying thrifted coffee table books is very affordable, and it sets you apart in having books that are very unique. You can find books on all different types of topics, so a great way to zhuzh up your look, if you will. Now back to the thrift store. Artwork is another thing that is good to look for in the thrift store. You can find art very affordable, and you might even find a piece where you like the artwork but not the frame, or vice versa. So it's a great way to find something and maybe do a really quick DIY for your liking. You can also find sometimes brand new artwork here as well. And even if it's not brand new, in most cases, they've just been hanging on a wall, so there's not a whole lot of wear and tear in that typically. Another thing to look for if you're into DIYs are large canvases. This is a great place to buy them. They're more affordable than, say, at your Michaels or Hobby Lobby, and you can buy the canvas, paint over it, and create whatever look you want. The thrift stores are not as reasonably priced as they used to be, but they're still a lot cheaper than purchasing brand new art, so it is still worth it. You can also find large mirrors for your home as well if you're looking for entryway mirrors or bathroom mirrors or what have you. That's another good place to look. If you're out thrifting, check out this section that has the artwork and the mirrors, because you'd be surprised what you might find. I recently shared a large piece of canvas that I purchased, did a really quick DIY on it in my home, and I now have it hanging in my guest bathroom, and I love the way that it turned out. It was quick, easy, and very, very affordable, and for what I got from it, it is so well worth it. I absolutely love it. And I love it when a piece in my home has a story, like, oh, I thrifted that and I did a DIY on it. Or I remember I went into this thrift store when I was at this place or whatever. It just seems like you can always remember the history behind how you got a piece in your home if it was thrifted, versus if I've gone to the store, I'll say, oh, I don't know, I got it at either Home Goods or this or that or whatever. I also like to look at the dishes when I'm in here. I do like to do tablescapes occasionally, and this is a great place to get some very unique tableware. So I always take a look in here to see what I might be able to find, as well as nice wine glasses or goblets, things like that. The stemware can be very, very expensive, and this is a great way to get it more affordable. And I know some people say, ew, I wouldn't want to get dishes from the Goodwill or thrift store. But if you eat out at restaurants, you're eating all the dishware that other people have used. It's no different. You take it home, you bleach it, and you keep it moving. It's perfectly fine. When I go to the Goodwill, I make a complete circle around the store in the home decor section, because you just never know what you're going to find, and things are not necessarily in place. I'm looking for candle holders, vases, vessels, what have you. And again, I don't worry about it if it's not the aesthetic that I want in terms of the color or the texture, because you can always change that. But it is a good place to find unique pieces. Like, I like this vase here, very, very different shape. I would not keep the color of it, but I really did like it. I didn't pick it up, but that would have been a simple DIY to just try to change the color of it, because I did like the shape. These next little containers, which are candle holders, you see they're very dusty and in need of some tender loving care. I did get these because I thought they were so cute. They're tea light holders, and I was just kind of arranging them here to kind of envision how I might use them if I brought them home, which I did. But you know, very, very easy and quick fix to these. I cleaned them up, I put a coat of spray paint on them, and they were good to go. Let me show you how I styled these in my home. This is a tablescape that I recently did for the fall season. I just put some LED tea lights in the candle holders here, and I created a beautiful, elegant tablescape. No one would look at this and say, oh, you got those from the thrift store. And it doesn't matter if they did, because there is no shame in my game. I saw them, I liked them, I bought them, I love them. I have been thrifting since I was in college. I started going to the thrift store back then looking for clothes. I liked the vintage look at that time, and I would go to the thrift store in between classes looking for what I could find. And now I don't look for clothes as much, but I love thrifting for things for my home. Now we're going to look at some lamps. Lighting is another item that is great to look at in the thrift stores. You can find some very nice pieces. This is a nice lamp. A lot of times they are missing the lamp shade, or the lamp shade is just kind of dated. So very easy for you to switch them out. This lamp here reminds me of one that I've seen at Perigold, and I've seen something similar at Pottery Barn. Very nice desk task lamp. Very pricey if you were to try to buy it retail now, but a great price here at the Goodwill. This is another lamp here that I thought was really pretty. I like the base of it a lot. Not sure what it's really made out of, but I thought it was really nice, and a nice modern lampshade would be gorgeous on this piece. These sunburst sculptures here, I've seen these at Z Gallery, and I've seen them, I believe, at Perigold, and they could be quite pricey, but on this particular day in the Goodwill, they had a set of them here. But you can see here what the prices are at, say, a Howes or Wayfair. So shopping at the thrift store does not mean that you can't get anything that's modern and trendy right now at the stores. Just pack your patience when you go, because you do have to go often and frequently in order to find those really amazing finds, but they're there. This ice bucket I found not too long ago. It was $2.99, and I just thought it was nice. I like to decorate my bar card, and so this matched with my colors, and so this is what my bar card is looking with it all styled out with that. And then, like I mentioned earlier, they do have a lot of glasses and things like that. Now, these were some items that they got from Big Lots. Now, my local thrift store seems to get a lot of closeout items from the local stores. I've seen closeout items from Walmart, Target, Big Lots. So you just never know. And these are items that are brand new, still in boxes and what have you. Now, I know a lot of us don't want to think about it, but Christmas is coming up sooner than we think, and the thrift store is a beautiful place to purchase items for Christmas. They have all different things, and this is a time of year where people may start doing inventory on the items that they have, and they start to do some purging, and so some really nice items will appear in the thrift stores now, leading up to, a month after Christmas, when people began to take their things down and they decide to purge. So definitely don't forget the thrift store for Christmas items. Not too long ago, I did a refresh of my entryway. I shared that here over on YouTube. So if you've not seen that video, be sure to check that out. But in that video, I shared this bowl here, which was a thrifted bowl. And I did a very simple DIY on it. And I think it turned out really nice. So again, this is something that I feel is perfect for my entryway as you enter my home. Mixed in with my other decor items, I think it is just the perfect addition. Like I said, I love unique pieces, different pieces that you just don't see everywhere, and the thrift store will give you just that look. Well, that's today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you got some tips for thrifting, for things for your home. If you did, please don't leave today without hitting the thumbs up button, and also hit that subscribe button if you're not currently subscribed. It helps my channel out a lot, and I would really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you all over here on my next one. Bye-bye.